Elon Musk buys Twitter. So say the headlines. Well, not quite. But big news still this week, as the eccentric billionaire bought 9.2% of the underperforming social media company. That makes Elon Musk the company's largest shareholder. Reactions to the news have been mixed. Twitter employees have voiced a negative sentiment to the news. The company is famous for its liberal progressive political culture, and Elon Musk is certainly not known to lean that direction politically. Predictably, right-wingers both on and off Twitter are celebrating techno king Elon's entry into the company. Particularly Trump voters appear to be calling for a comeback to the platform for the former president. For now, the techno king of Tesla appear to have more modest ambitions for Twitter. After the news broke, the SpaceX owner launched a poll asking if users wanted an edit button on Twitter. The options were yes and no, and the results are, as of now, 73% voted yes and 27% no. Although he misspelled the options "easy" and "on," surely to make a point? Considering the PayPal founder has more than 80 million followers, of whom 2.5 million voted in the poll, it might appear reasonable to assume that the biggest shareholder of the company might push for an edit button in the future? Time will show. Twitter CEO Parag Agrawal has taken notice of the poll and stated, "The consequences of this poll will be important. Please vote carefully." However, it is a novel strategy to raise the stock price Twitter has executed. They are a consumer app. Twitter is known to be unresponsive and high-handed. And that to such a degree that a billionaire user gets so fed up with them that he buys a huge chunk of the company out of frustration. And their shareholders get rewarded with a 30% jump in market cap. Hopefully other consumer apps won't take notice. It would be a shame if poor service suddenly is considered a business model for founders. Especially in the business of consumer apps. Others have suggested that Musk's baffling non-entry to the famous Berlin club Berghain has something to do with his sudden urge to buy Twitter. Although this seems more unlikely. But that is not confirmed by Musk himself. Late Saturday night he railed against the iconic club. Berghain is known as the capital of techno music, love, peace and unity in Berlin. Where next for Twitter then? Twitter is the social media that never left the platform. Facebook, Snapchat and Instagram have all found a way to monetize users. Facebook is a cash flow machine. Twitter? Not so much. While the influence Twitter has in society is unquestionable, the shareholders are surely less impressed. The company has yet to turn a profit. And it is struggling to monetize its users. The company appears to throw every new social media fad on the wall to see if anything sticks. Just from the later years we can mention live audio, groups, payments, newsletters, super followers, Twitter Blue, a subscription service aimed at power users. The company is also in the early stages of Blue Sky, a plan to create a decentralized standard for social media platforms. But incoming CEO Parag Agrawal will still be inheriting significant challenges alongside all the shiny new projects. Though the company has made strides in increasing conversational health, it's also grappled with where to draw the line between free speech and toxicity, particularly when political figures are involved. And, like other platforms, the company struggled to rein in misinformation during the COVID-19 pandemic. And not to mention the 2020 presidential election. That Twitter under Jack Dorsey did eventually permanently ban Trump has only made the company more of a target for politicians. And that's unlikely to change. The new CEO Parag Agrawal is taking over as social media platforms face a bigger reckoning about their role in society. As lawmakers are regulating algorithms and other reforms, Twitter is in the spotlight. It will now be up to the company's former CTO to steer that work while navigating scrutiny from lawmakers. Might Twitter actually have struck gold in Elon Musk? Surely there might be some upside to the company with the most successful tech founder in the world coming in as the biggest shareholder as of now? Only time will tell. But one thing is for sure. The Twitter kingdom will be a very entertaining place under the reign of the techno king. Long live the king.